Has anything in the history of ever made more sense than Spider-Man on a motorcycle? Go ahead, tell me something. Can't do it, can ya? 'Cause I'm pre-recorded. That's right, folks, it's the Spider-Man motorcycle. Kinda seems like an idea that should only be born in stupid knockoff heaven, but no, they've done official Spider-Man motorcycles a few times. Wait, Spider-Man? Is that correct? Should it be Spider-Mans? That just sounds stupid. Spider-Man motorcycle! Oh, I don't know. I have no idea why this is an idea that happened several times already, but here's the knockoff version. I'm sure it's the superior version. Okay, I'm not sure, but it probably is. So this is a knockoff that actually has a company attached to it. Chuang Zing, I think. Looking them up immediately led me to aquariums. It might be the same people, but they are still in the toy business as well. Chuang Zing seems to love just taking whatever properties they can manage to slap on their RC or battery-operated vehicle molds. It's also interesting that they'll straight up use the correct names for some of them, while others, like Winnie the Pooh, they'll just make up several different names for. And on some of their other knockoffs, they apparently couldn't decide on whether to use the real name or not. Are they My Little Ponies or My Lovely Netties? I don't know! Chuang Zing also makes some boys' toys, like jumping ropes with not Disney princesses on them. But one of the other main things they make are a bunch of superhero sets. A lot of these they don't seem to actually put their names on either, as I learned that a set I have already is actually from them. So yeah, it shouldn't really be any shock that Chuang Zing is a Chinese company. And I don't really know where these actually get distributed to, but I got this one from Singapore. So Spider-Man motorcycle, or Super Spider-Man, as him being on a motorcycle would obviously make him, is in the battery-operated motorcycle series, which is a gimmick I'm looking forward to trying out, so hopefully it actually works. I mean, look at this, he's apparently got light, sound, and action! And apparently all I have to do is press the siren in the rear to activate realistic light and sound. But how do I press to action? And I guess I'll have to try and figure out just what the hell they're calling a siren here. And since these are sort of related, I guess I'll bring it up here. A lot of people seem to think that design does not stand for original product was meant as a way to skirt around the copyright of Spider-Man and Batman, but really I'd say it was just a horrible mistranslation of something like this. And I am glad they let me know, because look at these decals, they are way better on the stupid box than they are in real life. Stupid red outline, you ruined everything! Anyway, that's stupid, like BO Motorcycle Series. Yes, instead of just decreasing your font size, shorten it to BO. Glad that doesn't stand for anything else. Just kidding, it smells lovely. Overland! Aw, poor Spidey, looks like he's got a splitting headache. But he's not worried about that. What he's worried about is Overland! Well, I'm glad Spider-Man finally found an actual use for that spider sense of his, and that's to go cross-country. You know. Overland! Wow, this is kind of one of the stranger ways I've seen to fasten the figure into the cardboard inserts. Let's remove them. Yes, screw it. Looking at this guy first, I was kind of like, well, how the shit is he even supposed to move with this here? But guess what? Hidden wheels! I kind of love when something has wheels by design, but then they use separate wheels for the gimmick anyway. Oh, and I can see the utmost care is put into this guy on the flip side. Verland! Yes, really. Wait a second, Spider-Man's going how fast? It's over 9,000! No, it's exactly at 9,000. No meme here. Oh, damn it, Nappa! I didn't do anything! Oh. Look at this, cracked straight out of the package. This is not the quality I expected. Oh wait, yeah it is, never mind. Not sure if his arms are supposed to move at all with any of the action, but we might just have one flying off if that's the case. Well, I kind of see why Super Spider-Man's just burying his head in his motorcycle. It's the only thing they'll ever fucking love that face. Seriously, that is just a mess. Make yourself presentable, Spider-Man. There we go. He looks pretty freaking cool now. And he's so cool he doesn't even have to use hands. Not entirely sure how particularly smart that would be. Overland! One of the great things about Super Motorcycle Spider-Man whatever is he gets sillier the longer you look at him. Just imagine him actually getting up off this motorcycle with these dinky little legs compared to his upper body. Yeah, amazing, Spider-Man, that you'd look like an idiot. Ugh. So the amazing Spider-Man, he's not motorcycle or super on the bottom, uses 3 AA batteries. And we get some pretty important instructions here. First instruction for putting batteries in this guy is non-rechargeable battery is not to be recharged. Thanks, Motorcycle Spider-Man, you taught me something. And then we apparently have to put them in correctly and not short-circuit it. Oh, and then we're just not supposed to use rechargeable batteries at all. And then it tells us not to mix alkaline with rechargeables. I think it's a kind of moot point if we're not supposed to use them. Please retain this information. Maybe eventually we can figure out if something actually useful was said. They also show you having to unscrew the battery cover, but guess what? No screw job for you, Spider-Man. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying anymore. Alright, he's all batteried up. Let's hope this isn't super anticlimactic. Whoa! Okay, I've come to the conclusion it works. That was something. I'm sorry, I am quite genuinely taken back by that. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting a fairground ride. Is that not what it sounds like? I mean, I really thought Overland and his funny proportions were going to be the funniest part. I don't know. I always like to turn my back to the camera. I'm an ass. Damn you, Spider-Man. Look at the fucking camera, you damn prick. Oh look, Spider-Man will just leave pieces of himself all over the place. He don't care, he's too wild! Well, I can safely say I found my new favorite Spider-Man theme. Sorry, 60s cartoon. Holy shit, we've been hanging out with the wrong man! But guys... Look! Look! The song's starting again. Let's get away from this loser. Man! I've done it! I've finally gotten a ride for me and Steffi. I'll finally be allowed to sleep in
in the house again! Or at least be able to sleep in my own yard again! I mean, sure, I had to kill that strange albino child for his children's motorcycle, but it'll be worth it!
Hey, Bat Hero! Where am I break?
Stop it!
The plastic quality isn't very great, with horrible splits in the seams and a strange spider crotch when he's raised up higher, and he's got wonky proportions. The sticker decals are okay, but some are slightly nonsensical and not even placed on correctly. Chuang Xing was at least proud enough of this thing to put their company mark on it. I mean, hey, that doesn't happen as often, so that's something. However, the big turning point for me on pretty much every aspect of this thing was the battery gimmick, which worked perfectly. 6. Overall, Overland is one of the most creatively stupid things on the surface, but even though Spider-Man on a motorcycle has been done before, it's not overly common. And then of course he bops up and down to Anne Wisborne, La La Love on My Mind. Not exactly a song I'd connect with Spider-Man, but hey, maybe he's got La La Love on his mind. The Swedish singer's song is pretty catchy though, and was popular enough for a Chinese remake, which might explain how it ended up here. 8. It's a solid box type package, but from an amusing standpoint, it's not that great. No funny names or anything, but it did at least lie to me about pressing a siren on the back and had BO. 5. Look, I don't know anything about other motorcycle Spider-Man mans, but I'm sure they don't. So, with that in mind, you're damn right you should have a stupid motorcycle Super Spider-Man that dances around. 8. And the bootleg zones overall is 9. You know exactly what put this over for me. Pressing that button blew me away, and I loved it. Thank you, Motorcycle Spider-Man. You're the love of my life. Oh, wait, no!